so, oh no, give me that cell. I gotta go like Cobain, 8 years to the grave, gone insane. My blood got propane, how you gon' go and throw my name with shame? Already cross-faded, making it to the disco, I hate it. And you know how this goes, you framed it, picture painted in my room. This that real life shit, none of Zoom, got the scene in it.
Make sure you subscribe to JerCrispy.
What's up, y'all? It shows the most crispy. Welcome back to another video. Why Mr. Fantastic versus Plastic Man? Why this nigga named Plastic Man is not even close? I hate to have a superhero name that Plastic Man. I'm so plastic. Oh god, that's crazy. I remember
Two of the most insane shapeshifters in all of comics.
I used to watch this show back. I think was this on Cartoon Network? Cartoon Network, Boomerang, whatever it was on. I was watching it.
But who actually comes out on top? Mr. Fantastic, the genius mind of the Marvel Universe, can twist his body and even his molecules in ways most heroes can't imagine. The Plastic Man, he's a walking cartoon with god-tier elasticity and zero limits. Today, we're putting these stretchy powerhouses head-to-head to see who really takes the crown. So let's get to it. Reed Richards, better known as Mr. Fantastic, is the brilliant leader of the Fantastic Four and the head of the Future Foundation. One of the greatest scientific minds in the Marvel Universe, Reed designed an experimental spacecraft to explore the stars. But when government funding was about to be cut, he invited his closest companions, Susan Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm, to join him on a test flight. The launch worked, at first, but out in the depths of space, the ship's shielding failed to block sudden blasts of cosmic radiation from a solar flare as they attempted to enter hyperspace.
Yo, anybody else watch the Fantastic Four movie, bro? That movie was actually good, but at the end, how the fuck Elastic got his ass whooped that quick and easy? Ain't no way Elastic shouldn't have got his ass whooped that quick and easy. And then they made the Simba girl, hold on, y'all. Yo, I'm on the way. Oh, no, nigga, I was just checking where you at.
Yeah, I'm on the way. I'm all right.
Oh, all right. All right, see you later, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got off my phone with my brother, so yeah.
That wave of energy.
And also, why they did Silver Girl like that? Why they made the Silver dude as a girl though? I mean, they had the comment she was a girl, but damn, and she ended up betraying Galactic. So yeah, and I think MF is the next movie, so they probably ain't making that till like fucking 3 to 4 years later.
He wrote their very DNA, mutating Reed's body into something extraordinary, giving the ability to stretch, contort, and reshape.
I'm tired of this Avatar movie. Avatar movie got movies coming out next year, this year, next year, and 2031. How you get a movie in 2031? You don't even know the plot. The niggas who ever create Avatar, they must be some genius.
Himself into almost anything he could imagine. While his friend, he can transform his entire body into a hyper-elastic, fully malleable state. That means stretching his arms across city blocks, twisting into impossible shapes, or morphing into forms no human body should even be capable of.
Right.
At first glance, it might not seem like the flashiest superpower out there, but in Reed's hands, it's unbelievably versatile and surprisingly powerful. Take his physical strength, for example. By using his elasticity to generate extra force, Reed can hit way harder than you'd expect. We're talking enough raw power to stagger Namor, Spider-Man, The Thing, Hercules, you name it.
Dang.
He's even managed to hurt Onslaught and Godzilla with colossal...
Man, hell no, that nigga did not hurt Godzilla like that. Man, hell no, who the fuck wrote this comic? I'm not a Godzilla fan like that, but goddamn, he ain't did my nigga Godzilla like that. Ain't no way, hell no.
Supersized punches. And in one jaw-dropping moment, Reed grew his body to an enormous size and single-handedly contained Thor, Hulk, Hercules, Iron Man, basically a lineup of Earth's most powerful heroes, and they couldn't break free. Yeah, that's not just stretchy guy strong, that's heavy hitter territory. And it's not just offense. Reed is a lot tougher than most people realize. The Thing has gone full force against him, whether mind controlled or just angry, and he couldn't do any real damage. Reed's body simply cannot be pierced. Bullets bounce off him, Wolverine's claws can't cut him, and he shrugged off insane energy blasts from the force of a star to attacks from Galactus himself, even a cosmic-powered Superman. Mr. Fantastic isn't just flexible, he's ridiculously hard to take down. But Reed's biggest asset is his sheer versatility. His stretching isn't limited to...
Oh, well, shit, I got fucking Mr. Fantastic being Plastic Man. Damn, bro, that I had Plastic Man for this one. What shit? We got Mr. Fantastic winning this one. Goddamn, how the way he was explaining all this, man, ain't no way.
Far distances, though he's easily spread himself across entire cityscapes and wrapped around massive structures. He uses that reach to grapple and restrain opponents, and he's tangled up some real heavyweights. The Thing, Dr. Doom, Thor, Hulk, all trapped in his coils, if only for a moment. But the creativity doesn't stop there. Reed's shape-shifting takes his abilities to the next level. He's turned his hands into weapons, bulked up into muscle-bound forms, created multiple arms with independent control, morphed into shields and barriers, transformed into a boat or even a kite, and hollowed out parts of his body to let attacks pass straight through him. And he's only pushing these abilities further than ever before. Here's the kicker. Reed has absolute mental control over every molecule of his body. That means his transformations aren't just instinctive, they're precise, calculated, and insanely effective.
Damn.
So yeah, Mr. Fantastic isn't just the smartest man alive, he's a battle-tested leader, a powerhouse in disguise, one of Marvel's most criminally underrated heroes. Eel O'Brien wasn't exactly an upstanding citizen.
Right.
He was a small-time crook in the middle of a big score of his crew. While he was cracking a safe, a guard stumbled onto the scene and tried to stop him. Chaos broke out. One of Eel's friends shot the guard. The guard fired back, but missed and hit a container of strange chemical gases. The fumes poured out, burning into Eel's skin and tearing him apart from the inside. Bleeding and in agony, he fled in a getaway car, only for his friends to shove him out onto the street and leave him for dead. But the gas didn't kill him. Instead, it rewrote him, giving him the bizarre, mind-bending powers of elasticity.
Man, that's some L-ass friends, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Me and you about to rob a bank, bro? Don't do some shit like that, bro. You fucked up like them hoes.
And turning Eel O'Brien into Plastic Man. Plastic Man's powers all come from that freak accident. When that unknown industrial chemical mixture seeped into his bloodstream through the bullet wound, it kicked off a full body mutation. His body stopped being strictly solid or liquid. He now exists in a weird, fluid state with total molecular control, and that gives him ridiculous abilities.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. My nigga was clean hitting that scene.
He now exists in a weird, fluid state with
and I'm clean though. It's like, come on now.
Total molecular control, and that gives him ridiculous abilities. Now, he might look like a lanky guy who's never touched a dumbbell, but don't let that fool you. Plastic Man is deceptively strong.
Meet Cancelina. She's a credit wrecker. She doesn't know that canceling older credit cards when they're paid off can decrease the length of her history. Don't be like Cancelina.
This gonna be the last video.
Avoid the wreckers at creditwreckers.com.
Hey,
Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
Oh, shit.
Ready to beautify your slime? More texture, more boost, more sparkle, more you. So squishy, so fine, so many to find. Gooey, gooey. Each sold separately.
strong enough to rough up powerhouses like Shazam, restrain a dark multiverse version of Darkseid, and bulldoze through entire swarms of nightmare creatures. He's grown to building-sized proportions and even gone toe-to-toe with Furnace, a bloodlusted version of Martian Manhunter who single-handedly demolished the Justice League.
Damn.
But here's the crazy part. Strength isn't even his biggest flex. Plastic Man is absurdly durable. He's outright claimed to be immortal, saying he cannot be hurt and is completely unaffected by gravity or
Wait
physics.
a minute, I might got Plastic Man winning this one. Hold up, I might got Plastic Man. Hold up. He can't die or nothing like that. Hold up, this might be actually a tie.
One time, he was frozen solid, shattered into pieces, and left at the bottom of the ocean for 1,000 years. And when someone eventually brought the pieces together, he just reformed and kept going like nothing happened. And of course, the name says it all. Plastic Man's elasticity is on another level. He can stretch for hundreds of feet, balloon up to the size of skyscrapers, or reshape himself into literally anything. A car, a rocket, a dragon, Iron Man, Optimus Prime, My Little Pony. He's done it all. Sometimes all at once. His shape-shifting has...
Yo, death battle. We need a death battle, Plastic Man and Mr. Fantastic. We need it right now as we speaking.
No ceiling.
Everybody tag death battle right now to go ahead and get a Mr. Fantastic and Plastic Man fight.
No limits. Bottom line, Plastic Man is one of DC's most underrated heavy hitters. He's unkillable, unstoppable, and can become absolutely anything he imagines. A walking cartoon with the power to take on gods. So, who's walking away with the win here? Let's break it down. We're talking about two of the greatest shapeshifters in all of comics. Stretchy legends who are way more dangerous than people give them credit for. These are some seriously underrated powerhouses. Take Mr. Fantastic. People love to box him in as the smart, stretchy guy, the Fantastic Four, but when Reed Richards is firing on all cylinders, he's quietly one of Marvel's most dangerous heroes. He's not just stretching his body, he's manipulating every molecule in it. That means he can ramp up his strength, harden his body until heavy hitters can't break through, and even bulk up to deck Godzilla in the jaw. He's restrained the Avengers.
I still think that's some bullshit, bro.
Insane attacks. And here's the wild part. He's figured out how to stretch into the fourth dimension and drag other people there, leaving them inside out in a place their brains can't even...
Then why he didn't do that to Galactus in the movie then? The comic book and the movies don't click together no more.
comprehend. Yeah, Reed Richards can get scary, powerful. But even with all that, and even if you give him prep time, he's still not beating Plastic Man. Now, sure, you could argue Reed would find a way. He is the smartest man in comics, after all. If anyone could whip up a Plastic Man countermeasure, it's him. This is the same guy who's built weapons capable of killing Celestials.
Yeah, I got Plastic Man winning this, low key. That ass, that nigga, I ain't lying. Plastic Man got this.
But here's the catch, not even Batman has a working plan to put Plastic Man down. So yeah, easier said than done. And honestly, prep time arguments are kinda lazy. Powers versus powers, Plastic Man wipes the floor with Reed. Both guys stretch, sure, but they're not even in the same league. It's like comparing Flash to Quicksilver. Same power set in theory, but one of them's operating on a completely broken level the other can't touch. Plastic Man is the Flash of shapeshifting.
Yo, can we get a Plastic Man movie? DC? Plastic Man movie, bro? That shit would be lit. I would actually go watch that shit now.
Reed has limits. He can only stretch so far, only grow so big, and he's still playing by the rules of mass conservation. Within those limits, he's a monster. He can knock Godzilla off his feet or hold his ground against the Avengers. But Plastic Man, he laughs at limits. He can be anything, do anything. His only restriction is his imagination. Superman doesn't even want that smoke. Batman doesn't want that smoke. In fact, Batman's best plan against him is basically, maybe I can slow him down for a minute. Plastic Man's gone toe-to-toe with Furnace, a Justice League level threat, and Batman once said he might be the only one capable of truly taking down Martian Manhunter. Oh, and here's the real kicker. He's immortal. You can't kill him. You can't even hurt him in a lasting way. No matter what you do, he'll come back. And yeah, Mr. Fantastic is getting stronger. His abilities inching closer to Plastic Man's level, but this is still Plastic Man's fight to lose. And he's not losing. No contest, Plastic Man takes it. Plastic Man wins.
Hey! My thoughts are right. Always trust with your gut. I had Plastic Man beating this man. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us. Social media did pop on the screen. We're on the road to 300. And I'm out.